Koat-Tv. Koat-Tv Channel 7 is a television station in Albuquerque, New Mexico, United States, affiliated with ABC. Owned by Hearst Television, the station maintains studios on Carlisle Boulevard in northeast Albuquerque, and its transmitter is located on Sandy Crest, northeast of Albuquerque. Through several low-power repeaters, Koat-Tv serves nearly the entire state of New Mexico with the exception of the Clovis Portales area, which receives ABC programming from KVII-TV in Clovis, a satellite of KVII-TV in Amarillo, Texas, and Las Cruces Deming, which is in the El Paso television market and is served by KVII-TV. Television. Koat signed on the air on September 28, 1953, less than a week before KVII-TV Channel 13, now KVIA-TV. It was locally owned by Albert M. Cadwell and Walter Stiles. It first operated from studios located on Tulane Drive, just off Central Avenue in southeast Albuquerque. The local owners sold the station to Alvarado Television, the owner of KVIA in Tucson, Arizona in 1957. Upon sign on, the station acquired the ABC affiliation from KOB Channel 4, which carried it as a secondary affiliation. It also carried programming from the Dumont Television Network, which went off the air in 1955. In 1962, Alvarado sold both stations to Steinman Stations, who owned WKL-TV in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and later acquired W10 now WLNE-TV in New Bedford, Massachusetts. The station moved its studios in the early 1960s to a new facility located on University Boulevard in northeast Albuquerque. In 1982, Koat opened a new state-of-the-art facility on the intersection of Carlisle and Comanche in northeast Albuquerque. Steinman sold both Koat and KVIA to Pulitzer, the then owner of KSD-TV, now KSDK, in Street Louis, in 1969. This made Kurt Pulitzer's second television station acquisition outside of its home city of Street Louis. The Koat acquisition was consummated a year after Pulitzer closed on its purchase of KVIA. A decade later, the other two Steinman stations were sold to Pulitzer as well, reuniting them with Koat. KVIA was spun off in 1972. In 1998, Pulitzer sold its entire broadcasting division, including Koat and WGAL, to Hearst. In mid-Minus 2009, the Hearst Corporation, already majority owner of what was Hearst Television, bought out all of the then publicly traded shares and changed the broadcasting group's name to Hearst Television. Koat uses a version of the Circle 7 logo used by many other ABC stations, both owned and operated stations and affiliates. The Circle 7 logo has been used at Koat since 1971 and the Action News title since 1974. The original Circle 7 logo was inside a square, much like the variation used for many years by sister station KVII-TV in Little Rock, Arkansas. Currently, Koat uses a regular Circle 7 logo for its news broadcasts, and a variation with the ABC logo, the same logo used by the ABC-owned and operated stations which use virtual Channel 7 for all other station promotions and identification. Radio. Koat-TV had a radio counterpart on 1450 KHE, Koat, which launched in 1946 and affiliated with ABC Radio, portending Koat-TV continuous ABC affiliation. A Koat radio remote appears frequently in the 1951 Billy Wilder film Ace in the Hole. Pulitzer sold the radio station sometime in the early 1970s, and 1450 KHE in Albuquerque is now KRZY. Programming. Syndicated programming on Koat includes The Ellen DeGeneres Show, Entertainment Tonight, Tamron Hall, The Good Dish, and Live with Kelly and Ryan. As a Hearst-owned station, Koat airs the national political show Matter of Fact, hosted by Soledad O'Brien on Sunday mornings after ABC This Week. Koat airs the entire ABC schedule in pattern, with the exception of the Saturday edition of Good Morning America, whose first hour airs at 5 am, 2 hours earlier than its recommended time for Mountain Time Zone affiliates, with the second hour at 9 am, following a 3-hour newscast. The Sunday edition of GMA also airs at 5 am. News operation. Koat produces 39 hours of news programming each week, with 6 hours each weekday, and 4 half-hours each on Saturdays and Sundays. The station's newscasts, branded as Action 7 News, have consistently won the ratings battles with competitors KOB and KRQE for over 40 years, although KRQE has narrowed the margin in the last 10 years. Much of the success is due to Koat's news anchors, many who have stayed at the station for many years. Weather forecaster Hyde Morgan worked at Koat for 28 years before retiring in 1999. Current weather forecaster Joe Diaz has been with the station for over 30 years, with the exception of 5 years spent in El Paso. Koat was one of 6 ABC affiliates and one of 2 Hearst-owned ABC stations to have an hour-long 10 p.m. newscast, along with Wilson in Milwaukee, as well as KRGV in Bruslocker, Texas, KSTP in Minneapolis, St. Paul, KVII in Idaho Falls, Idaho, Ware in Pensacola, Florida, and former sister station Koat-Tv in Honolulu, Hawaii. Koat announced that with the 10 p.m. newscast on January 14, 2019, it would return to 35 minutes. Upon its current ownership by Hearst then Hearst Argyll in 1999, Koat rolled out a new set and began using the then current Hearst Argyll mandated graphics and image news theme music package around October of that year. Then in 2004, Image News was dropped in favour of News Music Central's Hearst TV news package. Another new set was introduced in September 2008. Currently, Koat doesn't produce its newscasts in high definition. However, on June 13, 2010, the station began airing its newscasts in 16:9 widescreen standard definition. And around late August 2013, Koat switched to Hearst TV diagrid standardized graphics along with the Strive News music package. On August 21, 2017, Koat added a 1-hour 4 p.m. weekday newscast, and on October 25 of the same year, a new set was introduced. On April 5, 2018, Koat began using an updated version of Hearst standardized graphics, which were first rolled out by sister station Wish in Orlando, Florida in January. On August 26, 2019, Koat began broadcasting Action 7 News Live at 9 on the 7.3 True Crime Network digital channel. It is also available, as all newscasts are, on Koat's website. Since September 20, 2021, Koat streams its newscasts, as well as other locally produced content, on Very Local, an over-the-top media service operated by Hearst Television. Subchannels. The station's digital signal is multiplexed. Channel video aspect show name programming 7.110 8016 Koat-DT main Koat-TV programming /ABC 7.2400 80 Estrella TV 7.3 Crime True Crime Network 7.4 Shop LC 7.5 Story Television. Koat has carried the Spanish language network Estrella TV on its second digital subchannel since it launched on September 14, 2009. On July 11, 2016, Koat added the Justice Network featuring true crime and investigation programming and also providing alerts of local criminals who are wanted by police. On April 30, 2021, Koat is the first Hearst Television to have a fourth digital subchannel Shop LC featuring Shopping Network. Koat added Whiteshell Broadcasting Story Television on digital channel 7.5 on March 28, 2022, the day of that network's launch. Analog to digital conversion. Koat-TV shut down its analog signal over VHF Channel 7 on June 12, 2009, the official date in which full-power television stations in the United States transitioned from analog to digital broadcast under federal mandate. The station's digital signal relocated from its pre-transition UHF Channel 21 to VHF Channel 7. Former satellite stations. Koat-TV formerly operated 3 satellite stations, which rebroadcast its signal and added local content for other parts of the broadcast market. Notes 1. Prior to the digital transition, Cox's audio signal could be heard on 87.75 MHz on the frequency modulation band in Carlsbad and the surrounding areas. Television stations broadcasting on VHF Channel 6 were audible over this frequency during the analog television era, although this is no longer possible due to the transition, even for stations that broadcast their digital signals on Channel 6. 2. KVII never operated its analog signal. Its digital station was operated via special temporary authorization. 3. The broadcasting and cable yearbook says KVII signed on September 9, while the television and cable factbook says it signed on September 10. KVII, formerly KVII-TV and KVIA-TV, became part of the Koat-TV operation in 1993 after previously serving as a satellite of El Paso, Texas, ABC affiliate KVII-TV. The Carlsbad station began in 1956 as KVII-TV, a CBS/NTA Film Network affiliate with studio and transmitter facilities on Church Street in Carlsbad. In 1966, when Roswell, New Mexico, the station KVII-TV became the CBS affiliate for Southeastern New Mexico, KVII became a satellite station of then ABC affiliate KMON-TV in Monahans, Texas, now NBC affiliate Quiz TV, Midland, Odessa, Texas, and then of KVII-TV then KVII-TV in El Paso in 1970. Hearst Argyll surrendered the license of KVII to the FCC on November 13, 2007, though its license was not cancelled until May 5, 2010. Hearst then informed the FCC on July 18, 2012 that it would discontinue the operations of KVII and KVII. Their licenses were cancelled on August 1, The move was made to eliminate the need to maintain the COPT and COV public files in their respective cities due to FCC regulations which went into effect on the date. The transmitters for both stations were immediately repurposed into lower-powered Koat translator stations to continue to provide service to both communities.